New Year's message 2021. Wake up. Do not dream anymore. I believe that hearing how others bestow upon us their good wishes is a human need. Although we do not always have this need, it is true that it becomes more patent in special dates like this one, which marks the end of one year and the beginning of another. We want to know what to do and to be told what is going to happen in our lives. Everything has become so uncertain nowadays that we often anxiously look for answers. But since we can seldom find them by ourselves, we appeal to the guidance and advice from our preceptors, spiritual gurus, or every kind of fortune tellers in the worst of cases to obtain a response. The phrase, "What should I do?" has become a widespread mantra. What should we do? Obey our instincts? Daydream? Simply dissent? In this space of bewilderment, where the mind places us, we forget what is essential, our heart. A long time ago, we considered the heart to be the nucleus of love. Do you remember the times you have said, "I love you with all my heart"? Yes, there is love in the heart, and where there is love, there is also wisdom. Then, we need to feel again. We have to listen to our heart. But do we listen to what our heart wants us to? What is our heart asking us? Our heart is asking us to pay attention to our inner space. It is asking us to leave the seat of the past in order to step into tomorrow, now. It is asking us to be what we really are. Live like human spiritual beings, longing for the crystallization of love in our lives. It is asking us to have a serene, reflective life and be ready to change our tendencies and negative patterns. It is asking us to give up the different types of addictions, both to chemical substances and to the seemingly natural ones, including negative emotions and corrosive behavior. It is asking us to revolutionize our consciousness for our own awakening. Yes, for us to wake up from our gullible, unattainable, hypnotic dreams. We mustn't dream, dear friends. What we have to do is to wake up. Let us change the massively used mantras such as, "You have to fulfill your dreams." Dreams about happiness reaching us if we had a good job, with an extraordinary salary, a beautiful, understanding partner, and other futile arguments, such as the idea that we will be able to love if we are loved, or hoping for things and people to change so that we can change. All this is part of the antiquated, worn-out rhetoric of the ego that can only cause in us an even more lethargic and paralyzing dream. Our false dreams, apart from revealing fear of flowing with the magic of love, cause the gradual loss of our vital energy, which translates into illness and aging. In this way, we detach ourselves from the subtlety and beauty of life, as we thought that work, building wealth, and mating were the most important things. Therefore, we only exist without savoring the golden fruits given to us by the tree of life as gifts. What should we then do? Wake up. Wake up to love and joy. Study and work without frights or fear, so that we can find again the work we need to do in order to revolutionize our consciousness. If we choose inner work, we will be initiated into a marvelous process to be rebuilt as human and spiritual beings. When we find the inner path, all dreams gradually disappear to give way to the truth. What is the truth? It is obviously impossible to define it, but if we follow the footprints of love, kindness, smiles, effort, and service, we will reach its sacred land, and we will inhabit it while we are alive. However, we could not define it even if we were there. This new state of awakened consciousness will undoubtedly help us to build the new culture of peace and love that we are so much longing for. So, does a better tomorrow exist? We cannot live with this antiquated, typical of the masses thought. There is not a better tomorrow. The best tomorrow is today. The future starts now. You should know that every year has a purpose, and the forthcoming year will be one of alertness and return alertness in spirit. Do you want to know what will happen? Everyone does. But these are not the times of divination or predictions. These are the times to do. Die to the old and return to the primeval consciousness. Should we live happiness now? How is it possible? Watching our thoughts and wrong emotions and changing them immediately for kind thoughts and emotions. This may seem impossible and painful, and it will be painful, but only for the ego. In this way, we will be able to defeat the challenging ego which sooner or later will be vanquished with the strength and tenaciousness we all carry in our hearts of solar heroes and heroines. From our consciousness and with our human, spiritual condition, it is possible to defeat the ego and all its physical, mental, and emotional consequences. We must live honoring and loving our spiritual side. The spiritual is not an illusion, as nature and ourselves are God's crystallized thought. We are the densest part of God. Our genetics are divine. Our lineage is light, love. Remember, the future is today. I wish you permanent and sustained happiness in the 365 days of the year 2021 from the nest of the Golden Eagle.